who should and should not take the 50-year mortgage. And I have evolving thoughts on this as more discussion comes out. And again, to remind you, it is just a proposal, conventional loans only. I think there is a legitimate case to be made here for retired people. And here's why. When someone is retired, it's all about that cash flow. How do you make that Social Security check last? Now, ideally, you want to pay off the house, but what if you haven't paid off the house? What if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm never going to pay this house off? Then I think there is a case to be made for taking out a 50-year mortgage and maxing out the qualification, maxing out loan to value, and creating a big nest egg out of that, and then using that 50 to basically make the cash flow work better. So now you have the lowest payment possible, but maximizing savings. And I think there's a legitimate reason to do that. And I think it's a good alternative to maybe like a reverse mortgage type product where you can't get nearly as much cash out of the home on a reverse as you could on the 50 or cash out. So I think in those scenarios where you understand the risks and you're like, okay, I'm gonna put some money in the bank, and maybe you hadn't saved enough in retirement and you're trying to maximize that cash flow and maximize cash flow by having the lowest payment possible, then I think there is a legitimate reason to be made for the 50. So like I said, these are all very specialized scenarios, and these aren't even the ones that Trump and Pulte are talking about. But there's something to consider.